Greetings and salutations, Scribblers. Please say hello to Bellamy. He wanted to make a special guest appearance right here at the beginning of our video. So, Bellamy, come on, get your face up here. Get your cute little face up here. Yes, hello. Okay. So, welcome back. This is going to be our fourth question in the Why Behind the Writing series. And I really hope that a lot of these questions have been revealing cool things to you and really growing your excitement and love for writing. As always, please remember there is no one answer and everyone's why is going to look different. So, one person will say one thing, you're going to say another. Both are correct. Both are true. It's whatever works for you. Your why is also going to change over time with each manuscript or even as you enter into new phases of your life. So don't hesitate to look back at an old why and really allow it to evolve into what fits you now in this moment. Last week I had you zoom out on the writing process and I asked you to really reflect on what you love about writing. So what did you discover? What left you curious to explore deeper? And that's really the point of these questions, right? What makes us curious and what makes us want to learn more or look at more and find different things within our writing. Today, we're going to flip that question on its head and reflect on a little bit less glamorous aspect of writing, but one that's also really important because we have to look at both sides. We can't only look at the positives, right? So today's question is, what don't you enjoy about writing? Oof, right? If you're like me, your mind is churning out answers like it's going out of style. So just pause and take a breath and don't let any negative thoughts take control. I know, way easier said than done, but it's still really important to try. Just remember that you just spent all that time identifying the things that you love about writing and how it feeds your soul. So don't lose sight of that. Very important, right? You got to hold on to that. But still, definitely take your time with this one and really investigate each thought that pops up. If getting stuck or encountering writer's block is something that you don't enjoy, try to dig deeper and uncover the why behind that. If you've ever used the third level emotions technique with your characters, it's kind of like you're applying that to yourself. So once you spend some time compiling all of your thoughts, you need to take one more step for this question to really get the full effect and to really use it as a reflective tool. And this one is extremely important. So don't skip this step. Don't get caught up and just be like, oh my gosh, here's all the things that I hate about writing. What I need you to do is I need you to assess each item on your list and come up with a challenge statement. This is going to look different for everyone, but it's going to be your way of taking control of that negative element and reframing it, right? So this isn't intended to erase the difficulty, but it is intended to shift that balance of power so that you can control it rather than have it control you. So if we go back to the previous example of being stressed by writer's block, a challenge statement might be something like, writer's block means I'm not setting this story up right, and I need to let go of this idea and try something completely different. I give myself permission to do something outrageous and unexpected in this story. So no matter what, your challenge statement needs to shift that balance of control from the element back to you. I personally like to include the I give myself permission bit because I found it very freeing to actually give myself permission to do things, especially if I'm hesitant about it. It just really unblocks something in me. So that might work for you. It might not, but I highly recommend giving it a try. As you work through this week's question, please remember to be honest and bold in your responses. These answers are only for you. As an added reminder to be gentle with yourself, okay? So don't forget that. Be kind to yourself as you go through this. Reflecting on less than happy things can be tough, so definitely just don't put any pressure on yourself. I know, again, easier said than done. I'm asking a lot of you guys this week. So, all right, Scribblers, don't forget to check out the self-paced revision course and the world building course that is offered by the Scribblers Den. The links are down below. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you next week. Happy reflecting, Scribblers. See you next time.